I pronounce it Typewriter. People who hear me saying that who aren't used to hearing Typewriter will probably say, oh no, that's not how you pronounce it. Well, no, I pronounce it Typewriter. Same way I did when I first learned the word when I was about 4 years of age. I'm quite happy with that pronunciation that I learned around 1980 when this was a typewriter world. We had typewriters everywhere, all over the place. We hadn't switched over to computers and smartphones yet. So I trust the pronunciation that I learned in that era, in that world, because it was of that world. Typewriter. People in the typewriter era in the past are best placed to dictate how it should be pronounced. In that era, nobody had a computer in our house. We had just got our second television channel. We got our second television channel at some point, either before I was born or not long after. We got our second television channel, and that was the most computerized part of our house. There may have been a timer on the electric oven, and that's really just a glorified alarm clock. It wasn't digital or anything in those days. And of course, we had a doorbell. Nothing more digital than that in the house at the time. I lived in the era of typewriters, so I trust the pronunciation that I learned in that world more than whatever you kids who grew up on Twitter call it. I may not be the perfect, most reliable source for that pronunciation, but it's definitely more likely to be correct than your pronunciation because you grew up with PlayStation 6s and tapping stuff on the screen. I grew up in a world where when you bought a newspaper, as we did every day, that was typed up on a typewriter somewhere. So we're calling it Typewriter. Anyway.
IntoYourHead.ie